Hello you, it's my aunt here, and some more Wwe 2K14 world records broken. Yes, a lot of these speedruns had never had any published times, so they're already going to be broken officially by me. One of them that I forgot to show you in the last video is the last man standing match, because I completely forgot that you actually had this in the list. So this was from the previous live stream. So last man standing, you got to keep your guy down for a 10 cap. Now with last man standing, they can get up very quick. So because it's all to do with getting up. So as soon as they're down, taking yellow health, they are down. So we just have to wait till they get back up. And then go boom. Because even a Sig could potentially win the match. But we don't know for certain, so we'll just spear him for the sake of it. This time can definitely be beaten if we do the Bray Wyatt? No, Wade Barrett strategy of doing these strikes. It just so happens that this was done before we worked out the Wade Barrett thing, because I think we could probably shave off a good 5 to 10 seconds off this time, in my honest opinion. But Jinder might get up occasionally as well from the damage, so it's not a foolproof way of winning. Still a good benchmark of 50 seconds. The next two are pretty much the same tournament. The first is the Gold Rush. Now, for the Gold Rush, the parameters are not right for every single person. There's one person that has counted every single match and has made it quick matches. The other person has made it choosing one character and progressing through, which I think is the more logical option, because you could just choose the higher person and do quick. So this is at normal speed, normal difficulty. Doing quick matches, you've seen how we can do it in 25-30 seconds for easy peasiness. So I'll fast forward the footage just because it's about 9 minutes long for this match, and then the other one is even quicker, and that's King of the Ring. The difference between the two is Gold Rush allows you to have a championship match at the end of the tournament if there is a champion. Whereas if you choose it for a vacant championship, the final match is just the end of the tournament. You don't have an additional match, of which actually would be a very difficult sort of boss match, because they'll have no damage whatsoever, and you have sustained damaged. So it can be a tougher ability. So the strategy is we chose randomized players. Orton happened to appear on the list, so we chose Orton. RKO, strikes, very quick, ground grapples as well, so we could get through fairly straightforwardly. And bear in mind, it's also normal, so we can't just do running strikes, ding, 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 ding. That's not how it works. We got lucky in that we were able to get Mr. Cena on the ropes. Cena, of course, has resiliency too, so you want to make sure the resiliency gets used up. And hopefully it did. We did an OMG and was able to get past it. Very, very good. Then it's just spending time skipping the matches until we get to the next one. Having facing against Heath will probably have taken some damage. Well, he was yellow. After that DDT and stomp to the head, he was orange. It means these matches get quicker and quicker as well. It almost becomes a quick match because of the damage they take. Stomp, 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 stomp. Pick up. Well, we can even pin him on that. Why not? It's Heath flipping Slater. Slater Gator. Then another skip of a match, so we get Eddie versus Orton. Eddie will have some damage. Orton will have some damage. It does mean they stay down very quickly. He was already on red after the Lufez, so that's why I pinned on that, and we missed that stomp. You son of a double knees, completely missed. Back suplex. RKO, 1, 2, 3, 9 minutes 14. A very nice time. King of the Ring, again, similar thing as we said. We chose HBK through the randomizer, and we got, it's got to be said, quite lucky with how everything went. We would go for a Sig, pin him, Stud kicked out the super kick, which really annoyed me. Skip. Onto Bret Hart. Scoopy. Do stomps in the corner, get him into the corner, slam him, do the elbow drop, 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. Then Batista for match number 3. 16-player tournament, by the way. Get him out, knee, super kick, GGG. And then the final, him against Stone Cold. Get a comeback because already taken damage, which is great. Getting straight into a Sig, into a super kick, game over. HBK wins! Woo, woo, woo! 8 minutes 45 was the grand total. Then we decided to go cage. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 he would counter. That's why we went for a strike. Unfortunately, he reversed it. If you do a running move and change the offense, he sometimes doesn't counter it. Of course, you don't want him to counter a strike straight off the bat. So that's, again, why we restart. It's best strategy. You want to get the combo going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who I'm doing, baby? Me driving me, you're crazy. 9, 10. See, there's the 12th. But if he does a strike back, we can then chain this corner. Wins the change. And the beauty of this is we can climb. And if we get close to max, this is the other point of milliseconds might be the difference here. Boom. And the time, in my opinion, as soon as the feet touch the ground, well, that's up to people to decide on that. If it's the bell or anything else. That's 35. The bell doesn't ring for another about a second and a bit. So 36 seconds, 35 seconds, depending on your verification skills. Again, you can watch the actual stream for the proper audio of it as well. A link will be in the description to see the actual live stream footage for that too. Again, because of Barrett's moveset, it's going to be very hard for anyone to actually have probably a quicker combination and sig. But if someone can find a quicker one, I'm all ears. Because Inferno, oh, I love this. Again, the flames go up once you've hit a finisher. Again, having Mr. Jinder counter the strike, we get it. We get Wasteland straight away, and he's so close to the ropes straight off the bat. Now the question here is, we missed the first thing and then hit the second two perfectly. Had we got that extra one, we probably would have shaved off a second, half a second. But 25 seconds, he's on fire. It's not a bad way to go, it has to be said. We then decide to change it up and we go for a backstage brawl. And we choose Mr. The Game, the Triple H. We wanted to get taunts, basically. It was the quick taunts. Shawn Michaels could also be good here. After for the fourth strike, though, it immediately goes into this sort of ground grapple, which sort of makes it go, ew. The quickest way to do this, in my opinion, is probably putting him through the window. RKO or some quick finisher could also just be as effective. We didn't bother trying out 25 just for a placeholder for the time being anyway. We know it's an instant KO when it's through the windshield. That's why I went for it. Then we have a ladder match. Now, ladder matches are very hit and miss. And quite frankly, we got lucky again when it came to the ladder matches. So we went straight for the ladder. That's go-to strategy. We could hit him a couple of times as well. Damage is sort of irrelevant. When they take damage, especially from a weapon, they stay down for a little bit. So you can get really lucky. Maybe a cruiserweight is maybe the way to go for this. Faster climb up the ladder, possibly. He picks us down. 2, 3, whip him out. Boom. Oh, into our ladder. How nasty can that be? 36, 37, 38, and somehow already dropped it in 40 seconds. Granted, it was a quick match, but I still wasn't expecting it to drop that quickly. Maybe the damage from that spear and the little strikes were the key. Then we've got an I Quit match, and quite frankly, this is just textbook beautifulness. He does a strike as well, which gives us the perfector. Boom. This is all again against the AI. Ask him to quit, and the AI has to try and hit it. I mean, he's so off. Look how far away he is. Like, you can't be further from the truth at this point. That's like if you want 2.5 second lag. I think Jinder's leg is broken as well. Look how squint that leg was. How bent out of shape. 29 seconds for an I Quit match. Simple. And then the final one, it's not really a speed run. It was a 9-man match. We decided to just see how many falls I could get in 15 minutes. And turns out, quite a lot. We nearly get to 60, and it is definitely doable to get 60 plus in 15 minutes because we went outside on a couple of strikes and we had 2 rope break pins as well. So if we didn't have the rope breaks, we would have had a total of 59 instead of the final 57. We're at 55 with 15 seconds to go. We hit a signature, 10 seconds to go. We're really close on the bell. Wasteland at 5, 4, 3. You can't get this any closer. It hits it bang on right when we wanted it. So a lot of records broken. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 records today we broke. If anyone could beat 57 in 15 minutes, it does mean in 60 minutes you could in theory get 240 to 250 in an hour. I mean, if someone wants to be that crazy on it, so be it. But I think the best guy, again, no moveset changes. This is default movesets. If people are using a modified moveset, that effectively in my eyes is the same as using a created superstar. Doesn't count. You can use all the Triple H face busters all you like. That doesn't change the fact that that is the cheap way and non-modified way of doing it. This is the way. You want to beat my time? Do it authentically. Simple. Thank you very much. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn notifications on if you want to see more speedruns and world record breaking. I've been ITSMYYARD and I will see you next time. Take it easy. Boom.